Me, boy, say y'all got lost. The final word.
Was it?
Hey, we lost your boy to Natchez. We lost your boy from Natchez.
Yeah, Hamilton, man.
We lost
I
your
know,
boy
bro.
from
God dog.
Everybody go call it, man.
See,
Hey, it's already starting. They trying to pull.
man,
They
boys,
already, look,
they
that's
believing
the
in
name
Will
of the game.
McClay B team, bro.
That
says it all.
We pulling now. We pulling anything from over there.
Anything, yeah, that's exactly
Pull
right.
anything over there.
Get over here.
Boys not
over
getting
here.
through waivers no more. If you
Nope.
coming from Dallas, people
they
believing
catching
in you
your
now,
ass.
bro.
Tell me what they doing, you know?
You ain't getting through them waiver wire no more.
Well, they got Kamara. Remember Kamara? That he was the first one.
They snatched him up quick as hell.
Got Kamara, man. Come on.
And you see your other boy who we had, what's his name? He went over to Arizona again. He was somebody else now. They snatched him quick too.
That says it all, man.
Kind of like the Giants when
man.
they got Jalen. They trying to get all the intel.
Yeah, man. They can keep that one though. I ain't hate.
Yeah, he was giving answers to the test, man.
I ain't hate.
Jalen.
I hope he do his thing over there for real.
Hey, low key, man. Real talk. We're a linebacker away from just being super crazy.
Oh, if we had Jabril Cox playing right now, it'd be over. It'd be over. It would be over. The NFL is lucky. Let's keep it real, y'all. If we had Jabril Cox with Kelvin Joseph playing the way oh my God.
Man.
It was, oh my God.
Man.
Oh my
the
God.
stars was aligned, it wasn't it, big dog?
Oh my God, boss. It would be over.
Man. See, I can't do this at the beginning of the show. We ain't even started yet, and boys is already.
Yoga fire. Yoga rain.
We ain't even started yet, man. God dog.
That rain. Oh my God. That would be ridiculous.
You gotta put it on preheat. The preheat is hot.
That would be ridiculous, dog. That would be ridiculous. That's why I'm missing the real Cox, bro. I'm missing him. He was just about to turn up. Wasn't he, boss? He was just about to turn up.
Listen, what they say, 7-11, 7-11, 7 even backdoor Little Joe. That's how this draft been going, bro. Like 7-11, 7-11, backdoor Little Joe, bro. Like all the luck is with Dallas. Man, let's start this up, man. We ain't even waiting for no countdown. Let's get this thing going.
No countdown needed.
No countdown needed.
Like, share, subscribe while we run this thing. Big Game James, Lost Nation, Boss Cowboy Sports in the building.
Let's get it.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Yoga fire.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
What we doing?
They definitely ran it up this past
Time to
game.
check the song.
Oh, man. We ran it up,
just
OC.
wanna run it up.
That's slumping offense ran it up.
Lately, I just wanna
Oh, now
Need
Washington
them
tummy
ones, I need them
team.
fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the sink, got blues inside.
No got
Greens
fire.
and pinks, it's all the same. I still saying roll my change. Take some losses when I
fire.
play. Charge it to the game.
rain.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T, like I'm with Revan now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit.
The Jags request the interview for the head coaching position with Kellen Moore.
Oh
He
man.
ain't ready.
Where y'all want to start? Y'all let me know. Y'all want to start with that Kellen Moore, or y'all want to start with the X's and O's? Y'all tell me. Big game. It's on you, big dog.
Let's do this right quick.
What?
Let's give a moment of silence to the mighty John Madden. Amen. Let's go.
All right. So let's talk about this Kellen Moore thing. I'm going to be real brief with it. This ain't going to be long. This is going to be real quick. You're not ready, Kellen. Not my opinion. You're not ready. You only did 3 years over here. And I said it on my channel. Dallas grew you. You went over there with Linehan. You came over with Linehan. And you basically been with Dallas your whole time. Dallas grew you up. So you got the respect of the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody in that locker room, they love you. I talk to people. They love you over there because they grew you in that, right? Right, y'all? Take your butt on over there to Jacksonville and all that. And I don't think all them grown men going to listen to you. Just my opinion. No disrespect. I don't think you got that right now. I don't think you got the command to have everybody in that locker room going to listen to you. Yeah, they might say, yeah, you came over from Dallas and did all that. But coaching an offensive coordinator and running a whole team and you're 34, whatever, I don't think he ready. I don't think you ready. And I think you in a great thing where you at. You didn't go to Boise State. Maybe Jerry Jones promised you something. Mike McCarthy's on a 5-year deal. We don't know what happens. Just stay over here and try to grow and let this man give you that money. And maybe you get the keys over here in Dallas when you continue to prove yourself. Because you go to another organization, you ain't going to have that love. You ain't going to have that luxury. You ain't going to have that time. You ain't going to have all that. You're going to go over there and think the grass is greener. You're going to get smacked around over there, dog. So what you need to do, because I don't think you can command a whole NFL team, in my opinion. Sorry, I love you, but I don't think you can do it. Stay on over here, grow, and possibly be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh. Right on the money, man. Right on the cue with everything. How long is Mike McCarthy contract? He got, 2-3 more years, right? And that's enough time for Kellen Moore to gain understanding of football. Kellen Moore still got, 2-3 years himself. I think they're both of their contract expired at the same time. And what Kellen Moore need to look at as relates to football in general, there are still things that he's learning as a coordinator. Now, I made this analogy earlier, Boss Cowboy, Big Game James, and the OC. Y'all, all three of y'all, the man of y'all household.
Right.
Y'all make sure that the lights are on, and it's time to cut the lights off. Y'all make sure they're off. And anything come in and out of that door, they got to check with you. They don't check with anybody else. They got to check with you guys. And that is the responsibility of the head coach, meaning that you got to check everything, not just offense, not just defense, not just special teams. You got to also be a counselor, for crying out loud, and you got to be that guy to be the middleman between you and the GM. Let Kellen Moore gain more experience as the coordinator, get some things under his belt as it relates to big titles, as it relates to game winning. And this right now, the team that is built and crafted for you, everything is right in your hands. Don't be too greedy and try to take a position that you'll have to start all the way over and gain trust and build understanding with those boys. Don't do it.
What's up, OC?
Well, look, man, hey, this is what I think about this situation is that, previous behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. And if you just look at how, the Jaguars have handled the situation with Urban Meyer, what in the world will give you confidence to go to that organization and believe you're going to have enough of a leash to grow and to build your staff? So to you guys' point, he's not ready. And maturity-wise, offensive play and calling and commanding men, he's not ready right now. Just sit tight, get all the Similac out your system, and let's continue to grow and build so that you're ready for the opportunity. Because if he leaves, it's gonna be just like my guy for the Patriots when he left and he took the Denver Broncos job. It's gonna be catastrophic, right? And I forget his name now, the offensive coordinator over there.
Josh McDaniel. I talked about it earlier.
Josh McDaniel. It's gonna be just like that situation with Josh McDaniels. So there it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to talk about it because Kellen Moore has some good numbers, especially when you look at him from a macro standpoint, meaning looking at the highest level. We number one according to NFL and CBS in yards, and we number one in points. That's behind Kellen Moore. Now, we have some dark days, and remember, when it's raining in Dallas, they gonna make it seem like it's hailing, and they gonna make it seem like it's tornadoes. But at the end of the day, what made me afraid more than anything, fellas, and I want to get y'all thoughts on this, is that Quinn name came up. That's what bothered me.
I definitely got some thoughts on that one, big dog.
John Machota said Mike McCarthy on potential interest in Kellen Moore and Dan Quinn. Dude, I was like, get his name out of it.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, but look, check this out, big dog at OC and Law Nation. This is how I quickly feel about the Dan Quinn thing, bro. I'm gonna just talk to you, Dan Quinn. If you listen to this, I told you on my show. If you listen to this show, just listen. Look at me and look in the camera, Dan Quinn. Just look at this right.
Hold on. Let me put the camera on you, big.
Put it right on me.
Hold on. Let me get the big picture, bro. Let me get you the big picture.
Get the big.
There it is.
Is it up there, man?
Yes.
Man, listen. I'm not hating. You ain't learned your lesson in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You went over there, and let me tell you something. See, you a defensive coordinator by heart. And see, I was a defensive coordinator. I'm saying I wasn't all that, but defensive coordinators, they have fire and energy and all that, that passion. They got all that passion and that fire and energy. Went over to Atlanta, and for them first couple of years, it's great. It's fire. You went to the Super Bowl, but guess what? When that choked up Super Bowl, I ain't blaming you, but that choked up Super Bowl zapped all energy.
Yep.
Energy gone. Energy was gone after that. You feel what I'm saying? But then all that stuff was weighing on you. Offensive line, special teams, crowd, fans, ownership, all that stuff started weighing on you. Guess what? What'd he say? Football wasn't fun no more, huh? He said football wasn't fun no more. Didn't he say that? You said that, Dan Quinn. Football was not fun. You came over here. Hey, come on over here with Dallas. Jerry Jones, you know Dallas Cowboy. We're going to treat you good, let you have fun, do whatever you want. Man, we're giving you toys. You got toys over here, man. You got Michael Parsons over here. You got Okadazua. You got D-Law. You got Randy Gregory. You got toys. You coaching your butt off. You having a great time. You said yourself, I ain't thinking about a coaching job, and I'm having a great time because my energized in it came back. And you know why? Because you're not a head coach. You're a defensive coordinator.
Bingo!
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody don't got to be a head coach, dog. Come over here in Dallas. If you get 6 right now, you can build a legacy. You don't want to go down in history with a legacy with the Dallas Cowboys of turning this defense around and making it great when Dallas hasn't had a defense like this in a very long time. You can etch yourself in Dallas Cowboys history, big dog. And then if you want to take some offers later after you get some chips later, like 5 years later, bro, after you see that, then go on down the road after you get some chips on over here. But don't even think about no head coaching job. You keep your mind focused on this contract and these Cowboys and making this thing great. And don't worry about the other stuff, Dan Quinn, because your happiness left when you became that head coach. Your happiness came back when you was a defensive coordinator.
You know, a wise man once told me something. A wise man told me this, that it's better to be a great number 2 than a poor number 1. And so this is a situation when I look at the career of Dan Quinn, the burdens and the responsibility and all the management, it's equivalent to, if you follow college football, to Charlie Strong taking the head coaching position at the University of Texas. It didn't work, right? He's a defensive coach. He's a great number 2, a poor number 1. Also, second thing, with this defense and the toys that Big Game James so wonderfully alluded to, and Jabril Cox coming back, and the upcoming draft, and the development of this young defense that could potentially turn into something extremely special over the next 3 to 4 years, why in the world would you leave? Because you can renegotiate and get almost head coach money right here. You can get almost head coach money in Dallas without the burden of all the responsibility. So, Dan, please, my brother, stay put.
Yeah, and last I checked, and that's some good, wonderful words by you there, OC and Big Game James. Last I checked, there's no salary cap as it relates to coaching. So money should not be the problem. Ego, yeah, you can throw that in, but when you have big egos, that's just edging God out. So you got to figure out a way to get a little bit close in tune with what you got right now. Don't be wanting everything. And speaking of quotes of a wise man, the OC, my guy, Okoye, he once lamented that hey, either you can be a king for one day or a prince for a lifetime. Now, it hit me when I started thinking about it, and I said, oh, that is some good stuff for Okoye. I would like to be a prince for a lifetime versus a king for one day. Because now if you look at what y'all said and what y'all lamented about what Quinn can do, legacy building, look, they already comparing Michael Parsons to the great LT mixed in with Ray Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Von Miller. You got all of that weaponry. And no telling where Diggs going to be next year when they get a legitimate safety that can really cover over the top, even better than what we seeing out of KZ. And shout out to my guy Malik Hooker. That's a story of a different day. But man, we got some good stuff that's coming around here, Cowboy Nation. And I love defense. I don't like defense at all, by the way. I love it.
Hey, now check this, man, because what I really hope is I hope Kellen Moore and I hope Dan Quinn do recognize that their success is more so ingredients in the whole pie. Because, yes, I think it was a mix of what everybody said to put it all together. You don't get Dan Quinn unless you get this personnel team mixed with Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and Jerry himself. You don't get that 1 year turnaround unless you get the team that showed, even before these guys got here, that they can build you a special talent group fast. So, Kellen, I'm pretty sure you don't listen to the final word, but if you up late at night watching YouTube, and Dan Quinn, if you up and you trying to get you a little bit of Dallas Cowboys content and it popped up on your screen as a recommend, we gonna tell you it's not time for none of y'all to go nowhere. Now you might go, but the illusion of greener grass, I don't think it's gonna be like this over here, brother. Because over here,
right here,
over here, dog. Say
it's real love, especially with Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry, Will McClay, and Steven. I had to put my clear views on that one. Hey, that's what people not putting together, because I'm hearing a lot of Quinn. No, who the team that put it together for Quinn?
Right.
So yeah, walk away if you want to. Walk away if you want to.
You gonna make a big mistake, big dog.
Yeah. This is the place to be.
This is where you need to be, bro. Because here's the thing. Everything that you really want is going to be at your disposal. You keep winning and bringing this stuff here. This is what Jerry loves. This is what Jerry fiends. So if you're bringing this, he's giving you whatever you want. You're not going to have to want for nothing. That's not Jerry's style. Jerry's never a guy that if you want something and you're doing it, you're killing it like you are right now with this defense and things. What do you think Jerry going to say no to you?
He going to pay you.
Jerry going to give you whatever you want.
That's right.
Jerry want a championship. That's why Jerry got Mike McCarthy. Jerry wants a championship. That's why he got you, because you got experience. You was in a Super Bowl. You coached a Legion of Boom. Mike McCarthy, you won with Aaron Rodgers. He said it. I want people with skins. So if he want people with skins and y'all producing, bro, you already see what he did with Ron Marinelli and Scott Linehan. Remember them? Remember when they were turning up? They turned up like one good year. He threw them big money quickly when they was talking about people taking them. He gave them money quick.
And you know he got patience, Big James. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gave Jason Garrett 9+ years,
you
baby.
Feel me?
Yes, indeed. He got some patience. He got some paper too. He overpaid Jason Garrett.
He got loan money.
Yeah, he overpaid for Jason Garrett to keep him.
Overpaid.
He did the same thing with McClay. You could do that.
You could do it. He overpaid for all of them. You overpaid for Scott Linehan.
Yes. Yeah. So
wait. I don't think he paying Will McClay enough now. Come on now.
But he gave him another raise though. They never disclosed what they paid him, but I guarantee you he paid.
Will McClay
man
can do whatever he wants in Dallas.
Yeah, now Will McClay is because the Texans tried to poach him. They tried to get him.
Jerry said,
all of a sudden, Will McClay came back and was like, I'm good.
Hey, you see what they did with Matt Eberflus? They tried to block it. So he will block a blocker. Blocker.
But Big Game James, we got to have us a discussion, brother.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Here we go.
Yeah, you know it. Now, this is the week. This is the week. This is the week right here. You already know what's coming, big dog. That's why you laughing. This is why you laughing. You know what's coming, big dog. You know what's coming, big dog. OC, I need you front and center. Me and Law, management need to have a talk with you. Management is in the building. We need to have a talk. Where the buttons at, Law? We need to hit him with some of these buttons, bro.
Open up, baby.
Say, because we need to have a talk about this game-changing discussion real quick.
Danger. Hey, boss Cowboy. Let's do this. Big Game James. Can you call out me the stats? I want all of it for DeMarcus Lawrence. I want you to do it with all of
No. Low. We going back to receivers.
You going back to receivers.
I'm all the way petty. I'm going all the way back to the receivers, big dog.
As soon as he said big dog, I already knew what it was coming. I already knew.
It's time to admit today.
Oh yeah.
It's time to admit today who the game changer is now. Come on now. I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with the person that I think fighting this the worst. OC, it's time to admit. Yes, I'm putting you on the screen with the game changer. What's your words, homie?
Listen, man, Amari Cooper had a fantastic game. He's definitely the #1 receiver on this team. He had a fantastic day. We are grateful for his fantastic day. And as of late, CeeDee Lamb just been dropping the ball just a little bit too much for my liking, man. But in terms of run after catch, in terms of explosive playability, you still have CeeDee Lamb as the most explosive run after catch playmaker on the team. The most consistent, though, has been Amari Cooper, man.
Quit beating around the doggone bush. Who is the game changer?
Listen, shut your mouth. Listen, this week for sure. Amari Cooper, this week, he is the game changer.
What?
This week?
This week.
He's the game changer. I just said he's the game changer.
Law, you see that?
What else you want from me?
Law.
What else you want from me?
Law, did you see that? Did you see what he did?
Yeah, he ruminated and circumvented everything. This week, this game.
This week.
No, this is a whole new week.
Really?
Week he was, right?
We doing that, OC? Big game. Okay, let's try big game. Who is the game changer, bro? Let's come on now.
Somebody puts Terrence Steele as the game changer.
All right. So now.
No, he's not the game changer. He's not.
Y'all been with CD the whole time. I've been fighting with you, CD. I've been fighting for you, CD. I've been fighting, dog. And you've been my game changer, and I ain't really kind of wavering from it. But right now, Amari Cooper is the game changer. Because this offense ain't going nowhere in these playoffs if we start with CeeDee Lamb. This offense is going somewhere if we start with Amari Cooper. I got to admit it. I can't run from that. Because when Amari Cooper is stretching the field deep, it makes it easier for CeeDee Lamb to eat underneath, and we saw it against the Washington football team.
Right.
When they started out with Amari Cooper, with them first 3 catches, it opened up the offense, and CeeDee Lamb could eat underneath. All of a sudden, now CeeDee Lamb could eat his underneath because we stretched the field with Amari Cooper. And the offense is better with Amari Cooper. I fought for you, CeeDee. I said you was a game changer, and I stayed all the way to the end. But, dog, after I seen this, and I just been watching, Amari Cooper came out in public and said, this team ain't doing nothing without me. You better get me the ball on 3rd down. You better get me the ball in the end zone. I'm tired of playing these games. I want the ball. And what did Dak do? This is what I love about our team.
Ooh.
Dak said, okay, we're going to do extra practices. We're going to get out in that field, and we're going to do extra things. And the first play of the game. There you go, Coop. My bad. I'm sorry. That's love. That's real. And now you see how that offense scored 56 points. Amari Cooper,
fire.
you the game changer right now, dog.
God, dog. Look. Wait. See.
I got to keep it real.
Oh, see, why you can't follow that lead, bro? The man, all he did was kept it real. It was obvious after Sunday that the offense turned alive when they targeted Amari Cooper, bro. Come on now. Come on.
Bro, look, Amari Cooper is the number one receiver, man. And no doubt, he's the most consistent, the most mature. He's the number one receiver on this team, man. No doubts about it. No fight for me on that whatsoever, man. And he's out. And Big Game James is absolutely right. He's completely critical to the offense. And
that means he's the game changer, man. Listen.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big Game James.
Game changer.
The segment is named after Big Game James. Big Game James has settled this. It is settled, bro. It is settled. The segment, for those who need a reminder.
And don't take away from CD eventually being
right.
a game changer because he's right there.
He's right there.
Coop just proved it to me. Like, CD was the game changer, right? But Amari Cooper was always the number one. But in these last 4 or 5 weeks, we saw if you don't get Coop that ball, dog, this offense ain't going nowhere. I don't care. I don't care how much I love CD and how much his ability is. He nice. And it doesn't matter how good you are. If you drop the ball, you played the game. We all played. When you drop that ball and you're supposed to be a dog receiver, the first thing people think about you is, but he dropped the ball.
Fire.
He drops the ball. When we talked about Michael Irvin, why was he so daggone good? Because we could go down on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, because we knew he was gonna catch it. I love CD, but on the 3rd and 5, and they go to him, I don't know if I have the confidence in you right now that you're gonna catch that ball, especially in a critical down. I know Amari Cooper will, and I gotta trust that. And when he gets that ball, and if Dallas is wanting to go to the Super Bowl this year, Amari Cooper better get that ball hot and heavy, especially in them playoffs.
Give it to him. He said, hey, include me into the game plan, and I'll make something happen. And those targets that he was getting previously, hey, we know that didn't work. But, hey, sometimes you got to cry a little bit. You know, Squeaky will get the oil, and he got it last game, man. So let's continue that. Let's continue that. We know they're going to roll coverage. Buda Baker is going to be on his side, rolling his side, and whoever their number one DB is going to be matched up with him. So that's just what it's going to be. And Coop, he ain't worried about that. He going to eat.
He going to eat. Hey, listen, hold on, OC. I'm going to give you one more chance, bro. I'm going to give you one more chance, bro.
OC.
Just because you my homie, man. You the big dog.
The film breakdown.
You the big G, bro. Just because you the homie, bro, we gonna take this to the film. God, dog, Lord have mercy. Can you break this down, please? Big Game James, please. God, can you do the film session today? Because this dude.
My God. OC, now you see right here, they already sent him in motion, right? They're going single coverage, throwing out right quick to him. Right
First
there,
play of the game.
First play of the game. Give me over to some way we caught that deep one. Where's that one where he caught it deep?
This that one they tried that trick play. He dropped it.
Yeah, don't show that one.
No. We gonna show it out. Check this out though, Big and OC. Listen, this is how you know Kellen was setting it up. They was setting that up, bro. He just dropped it.
Yeah, that was
wasn't
clear
paying
out.
attention to something because he cleared out and he was standing right there like waiting for it.
Yeah.
He didn't hit the play.
And Kellen was all in his bag right here. Look at that. Right. They already seen that linebacker already seeing over there too. He's already like, all right, they trying to feature Coop. They was talking about it. And then you love that first with the offsides. Look at that. Look at that. Go back, rewind that.
Hold on.
Look at that right there. Boom.
Perfectly
What
in that
happened
hole,
right
bro.
there? Perfectly in that hole. Now that he's getting the ball like that, now this whole offense, this defense is now, those people are going to start, that safety is going to start coming over. He's going to start dropping down and moving over to Amari Cooper. And then guess who's going to start being open underneath, just like it happened?
CeeDee
Lamb start catching the ball underneath, those underneath patterns, because now once Cooper gets the ball first couple times and he stretches that defense, they're going to start rolling that safety and rolling that coverage. And then Michael Gallup, did he get a long pass? OC, I ain't busting y'all or anything, or boss. But remember when Michael Gallup got that big, long 41-yard gain?
Right.
Why?
Yep.
Because once Cooper starts extending that field like this, it opens it up for everybody. The run game, play action. Did you see how many times on play action Dow Dak? The offense is, look at this, dog.
He almost got that one, bro.
He got that one.
Right there.
Ooh.
I didn't believe. I didn't know Dak got that like that.
Dak, it's
Dak.
when you target Cooper,
Look at that.
it's totally different, bro.
And Coop's so surgical with them feet, them hands, dog. The offense is just more explosive with Amari Cooper getting that rock, dog. It just is.
Hey, and that was a miss by Dak where he had a step. And we got CeeDee Lamb on the next fit. This is all.
There it is.
Good catch, CD.
Yep, work that middle of that field.
And you know what I liked about CD? You know how he's doing that first down? He let that go for a little bit because he realized you're getting a little too Hollywood right now. And I think that's what happened, boss.
Ooh,
You want to ask me the truth?
Catch.
You want me to ask me the truth, boss?
Yeah.
I think CD was smelling himself a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
And smelling himself. And you feel me? Because everybody was talking about CD was smelling himself. That's just the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth.
He was smelling himself.
Candles, man.
And when you smelling yourself, you lose the concentration during the week. And then that's when the drops come. You feel me?
Totally.
And then you got the vet. Amari Cooper did what the veteran's supposed to do. He said, enough. I've seen enough of this. I'm done with this. Now you get the ball to me now. I'm the man here. You get the ball to me and let this roll. I let CD, y'all, everybody loves CD. I be quiet. I didn't say nothing, but you done dropped too many balls, CD. I love you, but I'm the man here. The offense going with me, not you. Take the back seat, let the big dog leave, and you come behind me and work. That's what he just said in real life.
They try to pick on you, OC. They try to pick on you. Coach Marv say, boss next. Is this a Super Bowl D? Hold on, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that, coach. We gonna get to that. They on your neck today, OC. They are on your neck.
We gotta wait and see.
Say whatever you want. Just keep sending the super chats. Thank you.
Wait. You ain't gonna hold on real quick. We not gonna disrespect Coach Marvin here. I'm gonna put on them clear our views.
I'm not.
It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that
we gotta put some measured Kool-Aid together.
Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring.
Now, let's talk about some measured Kool-Aid real quick. What's y'all thoughts on Kellen Moore in this red zone? Because I do have some red zone film that I'm gonna release after we talk about Kellen Moore in this red zone. What's y'all thoughts on that?
Well, I feel good because
you're getting better.
Well, they was 25th in the league, and I posted that it was 50. It was like 53.8. It jumped to 17th. It's at like about 58% now. But guess what? When you score like 5 times in the red zone, that pushes up them numbers. You feel me? So I think, but you know what? Somebody gave me a stat, boss. I was in my feed, and they said that this year in the red zone at home, Dallas is like number 2 in the league. On the road, they're like 28th.
Wow.
So that stood out to me.
Yeah.
Because Dallas may have to travel. And here's my thing. Dallas is a good road team. Like, it ain't like Dallas, we sorry on the road. Dallas can definitely travel and win on the road. We can win on the road. But that red zone is very discerning if it's ranked 28th when you go into an opposing team, because that can't happen in the playoffs. You feel me, big dogs?
Totally.
That cannot happen. But once again, if we run in that offense through Amari Cooper, I feel a lot better because it's just the offense. I see it, man. It's more explosive. I feel great when you're walking into the playoffs like that. And I just want to say one last thing for y'all, and then y'all got it. This was something that was in my heart. 2 things. The 2014 team, right? Remember when the 2014 team, we beat the Colts and then we had to go to Washington. We had already clinched, and everybody was talking all during the week. Are they going to sit players because we already clinched? Right. We don't need to. They want to rest players. Dallas went in there. They didn't rest nobody. What I'm saying is I don't want Dallas resting nobody unless maybe Tyron Smith, Chandler Jones. I'm worried about that. But and if the running backs are good, I want to play everybody because that 2014 game, they didn't rest. They went into Washington. They smacked them boys 44-17. Dez Bryant broke the TD record. DeMarco Murray broke the rushing record. And they demolished them, and they were up 20-3. They did an onside kick and got the ball back and took it up. And I was like, that's the only time I ever said I like Jason Garrett, because he came in there and said, I don't care. We're not resting nobody. We want the momentum. We're going to keep mashing, and we're going to keep doing this thing. I'm just saying, Mike McCarthy, keep your team like that. Keep mashing all the way through. And the second thing I want to say, in 2008, we played the Philadelphia Eagles, and we got mashed. Remember, that was the Romo game, 44-16. Oh, if the worst thing I ever happened that we lose a game in Philadelphia, I'm okay. Everybody hated you for that, saying that, Romo. We was mad as hell at you for that, and we got blown out. They didn't take it serious. Next year, 2009, Dallas played the Philadelphia Eagles twice. At the end of the year, we blanked them. I think it was 24-0, 2009. Donovan McNabb was talking all this trash. Man, they beat us, but it ain't real. We're gonna play them. We're gonna mash them. What happened? We played them again in the playoffs, and we destroyed them. Why did I say that? Because at the end of the year, where you play the Arizona Cardinals, mash them. That's a playoff team. Mash them. Let everybody know about it. Now that Philadelphia team right now is 7th seed. The 7th seed. So if Dallas plays them and they still trade true, and even if they beat them, they may play them again in the first round of the playoffs. Cowboys, do like you did in 2009. Mash them when it was 24-0. Mash them. Let Jalen Hurts and all them guys know that defense is real. That first game we beat you was real. Mash them. And if we play you in the playoffs, mash them. And then next after that, we coming after that dragon and Aaron Rodgers. We're going to mash it. You've been a thorn in our sides. And I'm telling you, Devontae Adams, you've been killing us. But we got somebody for you. Trayvon Diggs, he waiting for you. And that secondary waiting for you. And Aaron Rodgers, we've been waiting for you, dog. I'm going to tell you, you've been owning us. We've been waiting for you. And it's time to slay that dragon. We march into the Super Bowl. So, boss, if you sitting there saying, this is a Super Bowl defense.
Yes.
Yes. I'm saying yes. Yes. Yes.
Yoga
yes.
fire.
Yes.
Yoga
yes. And we're
flame.
gonna get you, Brady, get you, anybody in the way, and especially you, Aaron Rodgers, you're gonna get the business. And OC, you're gonna go ahead and get on board saying about this is Super Bowl defense, because Steve Young said it, and I'm agreeing with you, Steve Young. He said if the Cowboys on the A game, they're going to the Super Bowl. And Steve Young don't lie about nothing.
That's right. He don't lie. He don't lie. OC and Law, he has not lied.
Let me say.
Hey, hold up. Before y'all say another word, can we get a T-shirt that says "Mash 'em"? Because I like that "Mash 'em." Hey, can we get somebody to mash that doggone like button for Big A James and everybody else? Mash 'em.
We got fire for right now.
Yoga fire.
We'll give him some fire for right now. So this is the thing, because we going now to the subject of the matter. And we're going to ask that question again until everybody officially agrees or don't agree. I'm going to give you a clue. Are we a Super Bowl defense? I'm getting sick of saying it every week.
Yes.
Can you please, Boss Cowboy, can you please give your definition of what a Super Bowl defense is, just so that us and the fans are 100% clear?
It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. I got to put all effects of this one. My comrade asked Moa, he asked me, he said, Boss, what does thou would call is a Super Bowl defense? I'm glad the gentleman asked. Great question by the OC, and I really appreciate the courtesy of the question. This is going to also help my brother Law Nation. And I already got my boy Big on my side. We on each other's side. This is the deal.
Go ahead.
I define a Super Bowl defense as simple. a defense that you can easily rely on to win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying all world. I'm not saying all time. Can you rely on the character and the talent of this defense? So I think when I say that, people was taking me like I was calling them the Seattle Seahawks, or I was calling them the 1985 Bears. I'm saying, are we finally in a place to where we can rely on our defense to win it? Because we couldn't rely on that defense in 2016. It was ranked 31st in pass rush. You can't rely on that. Not going against Aaron Rodgers, and he cut us up. 2014, full of no names. Both of those teams had super offenses. Neither one of those teams had super defenses. This time, going into it, it's a little bit different. And I'm going to add to the jury, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, here's evidence from NFL and CBS on official measured Kool-Aid ranks to where our offense is number one in points and yards. But guess what? The other stuff that's the biggest differentiator of wins, takeaways, and third downs, we're also number one. That is good enough to win a Super Bowl. And that is not drinking sugary Kool-Aid. That is fully measured. Did I answer your question, OC?
You answered my question, Boss Cowboy. I appreciate your working definition. So, based on your definition on how you define a Super Bowl defense, I think the better question would be, is this defense good enough to be competitive enough and strong enough where they can help us win games so that we could be strong enough to get to the Super Bowl, right? Because when you say Super Bowl defense, it just puts something in my mind about just like they won a Super Bowl. And I'm sorry, it's just like a mental block, right?
I feel that.
So based on your definition, the answer to the question is yes. Based on your definition, they are. Yes. Right. Based on your definition.
I figured, and that's why I'm glad
let me back this up. Let me back that up, boss. Quick. What you just said. You said OC asked, what is the Super Bowl defense? You gave the explanation. I'm going to back you up with that. Dallas is currently ranked 10th in the NFL in QB hurries with 64. This is how you can be a Super Bowl defense. These are the ingredients, in my opinion. You're third in QB knockdowns. That means you're getting after the quarterback, whether he is throwing it or not throwing it, getting rid of it. You're hitting him. You're top 10 in hurries, meaning he's getting off his spots. That means you're getting incompletions. That means we're getting turnovers, and we'll get to that part. What is one of the things Dallas has been struggling with, even though we've had guys that can get off the quarterback? Sacks, right? 10th overall in sacks right now with 37. Third overall in pressures with 159. Now, we love sacks, but pressures matter more than anything. Third overall, and that's been consistently all year. Third overall. First overall in creating turnovers with 33, 25 interceptions. You get what I'm saying? And we're getting teams off on third downs. Number one in the league in third down percentage at like 31 or 32%. Those, to me, are winning ingredients to get you to where you want to go as far as the Super Bowl. And we talking about what ingredients? You have a defensive line. You have a 1-3 tech. You have guys that can rush the passer and Randy Gregory and DeMarcus Lawrence. You have linebacker play, very good linebacker play, and you have a X factor in a Micah Parsons where you can move him all around because that's what Dan Quinn is doing. He has been blitzed 87 times, I believe. The next person is the LVE at 28. So that's saying he's using him particularly in the blitz, and he's moving them all the way around. Y'all seen the matchups, boss, and you did a film on that bear front and how he's mixing and matching with that. That's a defensive front that can stop a offensive team.
That's
you
right.
finally have a back end. You have a secondary. You have a guy with 11 interceptions. Not just him, but Anthony Brown has the same completion percentage as Trevin Diggs. And we saw that second round pick in Kelvin Joseph, who your slot guy went out. We've been waiting for our second round pick. If this guy is playing like he played against Washington, 1 of 5 for 20% for -2 yards, 3 tackles, was physical in that run game, playing on that special teams probably helped too. If that dude steps up like he did and he's the opposite lockdown and you still got Brown and Jordan Lewis and we got 4-man rotation in the safety position, How is this not, and I'm not saying you, but how is this not a championship-made, built defense that can carry wherever you need it to go?
This
all valid points, by the way, everybody that's on this panel, and I'm not being a Debbie Downer or anything like that. We still have to see what he would do. We still have to see this defense perform against a legitimate quarterback. Now,
Sure, Cowboys. Get him low.
You know,
go ahead and shut down Murray for low.
What?
Don't cut the man off. Let the man finish.
I sat back and I let y'all lament and talk, and I'm all down for the Cowboys. I'm saying that we're going to go and fold this guy, this short man. I want to do that. What he said, Cowboys always been at. I want to make sure that Randy Gregory hear that. So my thing is, Cowboy Nation, we roll up into they roll up into the All Stadium. We want to make sure that there's a permanent tattoo of him on the ground. We want to make him look like Tyler, Heineke, and Glennon and all of those boys we done ate up. And I said for many of years, we've seen Tom Brady in the New England Patriots when he was over there work on some of those weaker opponents, like the Miami twice a year, the Jets twice a year, the Bills. And what did that do? That built confidence. And I believe there's a player, by the way, the playmaker. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Prime Time. He said, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good, right?
Facts.
So this defense, it looked good. It feels good. They've been playing good. So it don't matter who we face. If they have the mindset to say, okay, I'm going to play this quarterback. I don't care if it's Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Tupac, or Biggie. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to tattoo them into the ground, and I'm going to lay right beside them and be like Petty, Randy Gregory, and take pictures. So that's what I want. I want this defense to have that level of confidence to go into anybody's stadium or at home and make these caliber quarterbacks their babies so we can hush it all up. But we haven't seen it yet. And that's right, Theo say, have we seen it yet?
We ain't seen it yet, and I'm waiting to see it. Now, I'm rooting for the Cowboys, like I said on our show earlier. I said I need to
you did see it against the Chiefs. Yes, you did.
I need to see it with a signature win versus a good playoff team, not bottom dwellers in the NFC East.
Chargers
That's the only thing I'm saying.
Chargers on a playoff
team.
Who? Chargers on a playoff team.
Chargers.
That's the early. That's the
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
They are sputtering. They are sputtering. Big game, James.
They weren't
Did you see the last game the Chargers played?
New England. When we played New England, was they stuttering?
They were sputtering. They got on a win streak after they lost to us.
What we did to the Vikings wasn't no slouch either, bro.
But we went into New England.
What we did to the Vikings,
we were going to win in that.
That wasn't no slouch.
You thought we was going to win that game? You thought we was going to win that game?
Listen,
in that New England.
Look, I'm not betting against the Cowboys in any game. I'm simply saying that we need to see it against a signature win versus a high-level competition. And I think that this will be the game that's a good battery test going into the playoffs to justify everything that we believe about this defense. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I don't think so. Just my opinion. I'm not judging this game off the Cardinals. I feel like the Cardinals are a little overrated.
Yep.
I feel like they've lost 5 games out of they lost 4 out of 5. They're overrated. They got some players, Chandler Jones and them, but I think they're a little overrated. And if we go in there and stomp them, I'm not gonna be like, ooh, yeah, see, no. I already believed in this defense. I felt that defense could do it. I want to go in and maybe Philly. I feel like I ain't saying Jalen Hurts is better than Kyler Murray, but that situation is going to be ruckus. You feel me? They're going to be playing for their playoff life. I want to see us with that and go in there and smash them, and then that's going to continue to let me know. You feel me? Not with that the Cardinals, them kind of. I ain't scared of no Cardinals. Dog.
Man, I ain't scared of no Cardinals, man.
Y'all all right.
So
wait a minute.
So you said,
hold on. Now I think that you guys are getting
also
off kilter there.
Law. Remember you brought up
analysis. Hold on. All objective analysis doesn't equate that we are scared of the Cards. Cards are what? Pretty much. We play better defense than the Cards. They are the 16th ranked defense, right? And I think that we played better defense against the Cards anyway, right? They are the 15th ranked offense. I think we played teams that's better than offense and also better than defense than the Cards. So we still should be able to exemplify our presence. But what I'm saying is, Cowboy Nation, the Cowboys need to establish that same tone of defense that they played against the Washington football team and the same tone of defense that they played against the Giants and everybody else when we play against the Cards. We need to keep that consistency going. That's all I'm saying. We ain't scared of nobody.
We got us a super chat.
He
said, OC, are you aware Kyler has 3 straight losses? Are you aware of that?
Yes, I'm aware of that, but Kyler Murray is from Allen, Texas. So if you think he gonna come to this Cowboy Stadium and not try to show out for his friends and loved ones, you are sadly mistaken. And if you think that they go come in here and lay down and that we just go blow them out like we did Washington, you are also sadly mistaken. I'm saying that this should be a W, but this is a football game, and that's a good athlete and a kid with a chip on his shoulder that's been called a midget his whole life, that he's too short to play quarterback, and he go come in here.
I'm about to feel sorry for no Kyler Murray.
I'm telling you the facts, boss. I'm telling you competitive edge, boss. And you know competitive edge is important when you go into football games. I'm saying he's going to come here and compete, and these kids are not going to lay down, man. So, look, I think this is going to be a football game.
All right, listen. All right, perfect segue. Because Kyler Murray, listen, I'm going to be the first to tell y'all, I'm torn on this. I'm torn. My boy Kyler Murray on why he didn't like the Cowboys. He said they were always ASS. Ooh. See, some of y'all like, boss, how can you be torn? Kyler Murray is the enemy. No, he's the enemy to you. He's the local kid to me. Right. Yeah, he's the local champion to me. So I do understand where he come from. And the Dallas in me respects this. Because what he's supposed to do as somebody who plays and the leader of the team is have disdain for the place he's from.
Right.
So I'm not mad at him. But Law made a good point with the OC about bulletin board material. Kyler coming in here and want to show out because he is from the hometown. He's a D-town boy. So, but we got bulletin board material. Your mouth, Kyler. Your mouth. You open up your big small mouth. So it's just one of them things. Even though I do got love for him, I will always have love for people that's from my city. But now that you're playing against my city, I got to be just as angry about your mouth. So what's y'all thoughts about that? Because you the one brought this up, Law, before the show.
I think that this should ignite the team. Any direct threat at the Cowboys should be a situation that need to be dealt with. You know, as they said on The Wire, Omar said a man got to live by a code. You know, so the Cowboys got to live by this code. You can't just be bumping at the gum and talking and what you're going to do and what you're going to do and these sorts of things and how the Cowboys played and everything without the context, right? So, hey, I just want us to go and deliver that promise to all of the Cowboy Nation, because we tired. We so tired of these type of situations where a team or the opposing or the opposition or the 4-ladder or 3-ladder network talking bad about us, and then we have no representation of it on the field. So now is the time to separate yourself from that thing called mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time to step up and show everybody who you are. That's what I'm saying.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
Yeah, man. So, final word. Now, we never got into the red zone. OC, I did want to get your thoughts on this red zone breakdown, because the red zone was much better. I want to get, before we do the final words, your analysis on the red zone, bro.
Yeah, man, I got you. So,
we can put up a film.
The film breakdown.
This is all the red zone plays from Kellen Moore. I want to get your analysis on it.
Yeah, so I've already watched this, but I'm gonna tell you, here's the thing, man, is that we suck in the defense and we're throwing the other way, and that's a touchdown to Ezekiel Elliott on the wheel route. He came inside of the tackle, and then he went, and then here's play action. This is vintage Cowboys play action, and that's because we had the run game going, and they had to honor the run game, right? So that's what really sets up these play action plays. If we look at this particular play, and I mean, this is a counter trap. Love the counter trap. The power game, we should do more of this, and that's a touchdown. So, the long and short of it is this: when you get into the red zone, look at the block outside, and just great job, power finishing 3 yards to the end zone by Ezekiel Elliott. So, the run is going to set up the play action. The bunch route causes all that stuff to happen. Touchdown to Terrence Steele right there. But that was all based upon the play action and effectively running the ball versus this Washington football team front. So again, they're honoring the run. Everybody's sucking up. He's wide
nice
open.
Block by Sprinkle too.
Great. Yeah, that was a great setup. Great call by Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming.
Notice the tight bunch formations, and you got the 3 route or the out route to Amari Cooper, touchdown, right? So he's running bunch formations to get one receiver open. You don't know what receiver he's getting open, and that's a drag by the tight end inside, and that's a touchdown. So the moral to the story, if you look at all of this and you look at all these plays, is that the play action pass is setting up the play action opportunity in terms of the short pass game. Making them respect the run game and running effectively will cause you to have more success and higher conversion ratio when you get inside of the 20. Thirdly is picking the right targets. And I talked about this last week. Picking the right targets that'll go catch the ball and actually finish when you get inside the red zone. In my opinion, the top 3 targets should be Ezekiel Elliott, it should be Amari Cooper, and it should be Shorts. All right, so those are the top 3. All right, and then beyond that, probably Gallup, which is also a really good target on the fade route on inside of the 20. So that's the breakdown. Set up the play action pass, run the bunch route misdirections, all based upon making that defense respect the run game.
And all respect to CD Lamb, right? When you're talking about that, you can use him as that decoy if you want to utilize the other wide receivers. I always like when you're in the red zone, you go to your tight end as well, like you said, with Schultz. Now, as far as the 50-50 ball, well, it's not even 50-50. When it's the fade route to Michael Gallup, either the outer boundary will catch it or he can catch it. So I like that with Kellen Moore philosophy as it relates to red zone. When you saw some of those plays, the motion, the pre-snaps and everything, that works. Misdirections, I like it. And, of course, when you feature Ezekiel Elliott, yeah, good things will happen. So, yeah, you did a great film assessment on that one, DOC.
Somebody said, which I want to take a look at, somebody said look at Collins pulling. Yeah, man, I noticed that real time, man. Collins looked good on his pull. This is one thing I noticed is the speed of him coming around that corner. Collins looked real good coming around that corner, man. And then somebody said he took an L on the Cooper play. I'm going to take a look at that. But, Collins is one of the people that made that play as well, in my opinion. OC, Law, and Big is, just watch how they got to get out of his way. He pushed 11, which moves him backwards 2 yards. Then Zeke bulls over him, and that's 6. Yeah,
so, man, no doubt about it.
This play was still, I wish they would have kept it in the closet, to be all the way honest. We was already blowing them out. I wish we would have saved this for a pivotal moment in the playoffs, because nobody would have saw this coming. This was Kellen Moore showing you that his bag is nice. You know what I mean? He wanted to tell people to shut up. So somebody said Leia took a okay, I see what y'all saying. Yeah, you said Leia took a L right here. I didn't even see this.
But notice the route combinations here with the tight trips, right? So you have a short receiver, you have a medium receiver, you have a long receiver. The ball goes to the medium receiver, Amari Cooper. So you got one running to the back of the end zone, which is CD Lamb. You got a short receiver with Shorts. You got the medium receiver with Amari Cooper. So that's fantastic design out of a tight bunch formation, trips to the left, which is very hard to cover on any parts of the field, but very hard to cover when you get close into the goal line. It's very difficult to cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He
And
definitely
got
gave him three layers.
Yeah, he got to honor that. Yep.
Now, break down Lyle right here, OC. I know this is one play, so we not gonna beat him up over one play, but what happened right here with Lyle?
Yeah, so, the same thing that normally happens with Lau. Again, lunging, shallow set. He's lunging. You notice if you run it back, guys, and I'll show you guys a little nuance here. What has to happen with that inside leg, he has to drag his inside left leg back. He does not. You see how he opens? On contact, he opens. If you run it back again, I can show the fans again. So notice on contact, to his outside shoulder, you see how he opens? You see that right leg opens? That's called giving a soft edge. So he gives a soft edge and opens his leg instead of planning and working his inside leg to keep the defender going out toward the 20. Right? That defender should be being pushed out toward the 20 or at least toward the hash. So upon contact, he opens, man, and he has that deal that he does, man. It's a technical error, and it's also, I think, from playing a little bit too high. He needs to sit a little bit more in his seat, and I don't know if it's some strength lacking, but he needs to sit down on those blocks and work hard off the inside leg to drive the defenders outside away from Dak Prescott and not give a swinging door, right? Just a big, you hit him, swinging door, right? And that's what you see sometimes when you watch him play.
Yeah, and that's just one rep. So I'm definitely not gonna grade him off his whole game based on that, because that's the only thing I saw really, for the whole game. So final words, so we can get on out of here. And we right at an hour.
There you go, clutch.
Final words. Well, I mean, people calling this game a test. Maybe somebody need to calm me down. Maybe I'm too optimistic. Maybe I'm too optimistic. But I'm really believing what I'm seeing. I'm like Morpheus right now with the Matrix. I believe. I really do. I'm like Big Game James. I don't see Arizona as a threat. I don't see Green Bay as a threat. I don't see Tampa as a threat. You know who I see as a threat?
Who would that be?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys. I think this team is so talented that the only way we go lose, I'm talking about the championship. I think the only way is we don't play our best games. I mean that.
Thank you.
Call me cocky, but I don't think the data is lying. My eyes not lying. And I like mostly about that D big. This is the main thing I like about this D big is you can see the dog in them, bro.
Right.
You can see it. Like Curse is not gonna surrender. He not gonna get in the playoffs and become a chump. Tank is not gonna cower down.
Yep.
Gallimore is not gonna just turn weak all of a sudden.
Right.
Tristan Hill is always been a guy who pursued the football.
Yep.
That's not gonna stop. Like, this is not a mirage. This is real.
Right.
And I believe it. And I think it's gonna show up. I think this is a championship team. And I'm not saying that for fans or likes or everybody. This foe, no, I don't rock like that.
Right.
If I say it, I really believe as my final word that the only people to be concerned about is if the Denver Dallas Cowboys are gonna show up, or is it gonna be the Atlanta / Washington Game 2 Cowboys show up? Which guys gonna show up? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. That's my final word.
I'm gonna bounce off of that.
I'll go next.
You gonna go next, OC?
Yeah, if you could say the best for last, Big Game James, to get my little 2 cents in. So, look, man, I mean, the Dallas Cowboys played some really good ball, and it was premier filet mignon level football versus the Washington football team, okay? The best thing for a team that wants to really make a run is to have a hard game or two going into the playoffs and to win that hard game. And so, for me, I'm a coach, and my coach's eye says this, man. Great football team, sky's the limit. Yes, we could be a perennial Super Bowl favorite, but we still got a little bit more proven ground. So let's bring it, let's finish strong, and let's get into the playoffs and make a whole lot of noise, man. That's my final word.
Fire!
Well, this is my final word, bouncing off of what Boss was saying. Just like what Steve Young said. Dallas is the only team that's going to stop the Dallas Cowboys from going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl this year. And I'm not like Boss. I ain't the rah-rah Cowboys guy. I've been saying we'll see all year.
Yep.
I've been saying nope, I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it. But like Boss said, my eyes can't run away no more. I can't look at this team no more and say, well, let's see. No, this team can do it.
They can do it, bro.
It's going to be the Cowboys that stop the Cowboys if they turning over the ball and playing weird. Like, it can happen. But if the Cowboys come in there, because this is what I want to say, Cowboys, my final word. Y'all smacked the Washington football team. And just like my dog Boss Cowboys just said, I love how you said it, the Denver Cowboys. Do not smack this Washington football team because every game is a playoff game from here on out.
Right.
Do not smack this Washington football team and be on that ultimate high and live off of that. No.
Right.
This is a playoff game every single game.
That's
Stay focused. Don't read the press clippings. Go hard in practice. Do the small, meticulous things still. Don't smell yourselves. That's the only thing stopping us, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. That's the only thing stopping us. If we smell ourselves a little bit and start believing what everybody's saying and then we don't play our game, that's why. That's the only way we're going to lose. If Cowboys, because I know this defense, I'm sorry I'm going a little long-winded because I'm happy, I'm excited.
You good, man. Shoot, get it
We've
out.
been waiting for this Cowboys defense for a long time, and we finally have the elements. I'm not hyping this. We've all been around and seen this Cowboys team. This defense is real. We finally have a real rotation, not orphans on the front. We have playmakers. We have difference makers, and we have X factors finally. You feel me?
Facts.
We've been had the offense. We've been banged with Green Bay offensively. We've been banged with these teams offensively. Dak done proved himself. He can do it offensively against these boys.
That's right.
We've shown we can score. We have not shown we could stop nobody. That's the only element has been stopping the Cowboys. And one thing I do believe about this defense is taking it personal. Like Boss said, it's doggish. It's not resting on Lord. It's very, very doggish. And it's almost like we ain't going to let this happen. If the offense slip up a little bit, we're going to not let it happen. We're going to give the offense enough time to get back on this field and score for us and win this game. That's the kind of defense we have, and that's the type of mentality we have. And we got players like Micah Parsons. What happening next, Coach? When's the next practice? When we do this? I love when I see Micah Parsons on that sidelines mad at everybody because he can't get back on the field. I love that. When I hear Boss talking about Curse is a dog. Curse got that real attitude. If the Dallas Cowboys defense ain't playing good in that first quarter, who you think gonna go on that sidelines and say, what the hell going on here?
Curse.
Fire.
We got real guys that's gonna come on this sideline now and like, hey, we better get it together. We ain't had that.
We ain't had that. But y'all better listen.
Yes, Brian Brian did that on the offense, but we ain't had nobody on defense do that. Real. We got somebody. We got people. It's real. It's real. We going to the chip. If we play our game, we getting 6 and we can beat any team in the Super Bowl. And I want them daggone Chiefs again because you didn't play us fully loaded. Play us when we got Amari Cooper. Play us when we got CeeDee Lamb. Play us when we got everybody healthy. You barely escaped when everybody was hurt. In Kansas City, you escaped. You escaped Kansas City. Our guys were hurt and you was escaped. I want to see you again in that Super Bowl. That's my final word. Let's get this 6, baby, because it's real.
Man, they dropping flames for you, bro. Ooh, they in the chat box. They dropping flames for you, bro. I couldn't even hit the button. They dropping it for you, big dog. Lord.
Law, I know you gonna come in with that.
Man, my goodness, man. It's time for the sizzle, man. I don't even know if I can come back behind what Big Game James just delivered. But I can tell you, I was watching the documentary of Will Smith, and his father was a big brick masonry. And he had his son, Will Smith, stacking bricks. And he said, Dad, I'm tired. He said, nah, go back. Slap the mix, stack the brick. Slap the mix, stack the bricks. And even if it was raining, whatever it was, slap the mix, stack the brick. Continue to do your thing. And what Will Smith said that he learned from there is consistency. He learned discipline. He learned that, hey, I got to be resilient in order to get this wall built and complete, because my father will not stop me, you know what I'm saying, until the job is completed. This Cowboys team, all we got to do is slap the mix and continue to stack those bricks and stack them on top of each other, Cowboy Nation. I come here to tell you, I woke up early this morning and I saw an excerpt by the mighty, the young Lion himself. And he said, the lion is always hungry. Why? The reporter asked why. You see, the mentality of the lion is to continue to eat. We're not alligators. And I said, whoa. He went deep with it, because the alligator, when he eat his food, he relaxes. He began to get paralyzed in a state of comfort. He's full. He's not hungry no more. It don't matter how many teeth he got. He don't want to move because he's full. But I come here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you around that lion, you can be walking around and he's already eaten his meal. He's going to look at you and say, what the world? It's time to eat. Even the monster's going to come out of there. And that's the Gala monster there for you. But I'm telling everybody right now, this particular team, they should be looking at the cards. And I said, I heard what you said, little man. And we hungry. They should eat up the cards. Feast off of that bird. And then the NFL is so funny, because they said they're going to put the Cowboys on a bird diet. So the very next week, we got to eat up another bird. And I'm going to tell you, that lion, he's going to tear those birds up. And now we got to go into the playoff, whoever we play. Perfect. This particular team, on that day, they're going to be saying to themselves, when they play against the mighty day, and I'm talking about that, I'm stamping it right now, the mighty day, the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to be looking left and right and saying to themselves, baby, that Parson is real. We don't know whether or not he's going to line up at 0 or they're going to flex him out to the edge where the C is, which is forever. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence. Don't y'all know that guy got a tackle for a loss? He got an INT. The brother got a touchdown, ran it all the way back. They calling it a tank 6. This man is out of his mind. Woo! I can't wait, Cowboy Nation. Let's get this thing on the road. Hey, defense win championship. Y'all know we've been banging on the table for that, and I can't wait to see this thing happen this weekend. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Also, before we roll up out of here, Lisa, I seen your donation there. We will be having Cowboys Experience on Saturday. It will be at the Lowe's Hotel down there by Arlington between 3 and 5. Come see us out there. We're going to have a good time. Yes, indeed. Ain't that right, False Cowboy?
Oh, yeah, man. We going to be in the building. We going to be in the building. Man, by the way, you know? That was the final word. Make sure y'all share. All right? The final word, y'all grow the final word. And I know y'all love it. I see what y'all say about it. I have a good time. I look forward to Tuesdays. Woo! But let's get it all the way to 6, fellas.
Let's go.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Finna rock these balls, man. Shit, I'm too confident.
Man, for real. Man, we need to smack them boys for real. Like, I ain't even, like, really need to these next 2 weeks, we just really need to let the whole NFL world know it's trouble meeting these Cowboys in this playoffs. Like, we really need to cement it with these 2 games. Everybody's going to talk about that Washington game. Now, it's Washington. They stuck. Well, what if we go ahead and drop 44-10 on them Cardinals? And then come back 31 to 17 or 31 to 14 and get them Eagles. I'm like, hey man, so watch out for the Cowboys, dog.
Just gotta watch out for those Christian Collins. Bring them up.
Man, and I feel that 100%. I want us to go whoop the snot out of Arizona. We over here talking about Mighty Mouse. And you know, I respect the Allen kid, but man, say, you just one dude. You got to go against a team, boy.
And the thing is, he's not even playing really good right now, so he can't be coming in against us turning up.
Nah. I mean, he gonna try to do it like it's mine of a matter with him. Yeah. But nah, you ain't got enough, big dog. You ain't got enough. What my boy Big say?
He didn't even have no D. You feel me? And he was only like 9 or 24 for 188 and had the big long touchdown to Kirk because we had freaking your boy in coverage that got cut.
Nah, we coming for him, bro.
They're Worley.
For sure.
Worley of the world.